Scorpio. So I'm going to do your non-contact reading now. Find out what's in store in your person's energy, their feelings, intentions and actions, as well as the future position. There will be a part 2 in subscription as usual, and that will cover more of the future positions as well as what's hidden and the outcome of the reading for the next timeline. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. Right, let's go for it. Scorpio, let's find out what this non-contact reading looks like for you guys. Scorpio, please. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet because let's turn it. So you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, so you are good enough, Scorpio. So, yeah. Let's have a little look, dive deeper. Get a higher power on this. Everyone keeps getting a higher power, so that'd be really weird if you got that as well today. Let's have a look. Not meant to be. So you got something that's meant to be. You are good enough and meant to be, Scorpio, okay? So maybe this lack of this no contact is meant to be. So let's have a little look. Says release your ex. Yes, the time has come to clear your energy. It could be this is the answers you need to let go. So for example, if there's non-contact with someone and you're really wanting to reconnect, it might be letting you know it's time to cut your losses. You know, move forward. This is meant to be. Whatever's happening is happening, and you've got to now release your ex and that you are good enough. So you are. Anyway, let's go. Right, let's have a look at your person's energy. Person's energy, please. The lovers, they could have a choice in love. They could be Gemini, or they could be aligning to love themselves, or making questions about what they want in love. So what's this person's feelings towards you? They want to drop the burden and let go of it. So they could just want to let go of this now, Scorpio. What's going on in terms of their intentions? What's their true intentions for Scorpio? They're wounded, they're exhausted by the situation. I mean, we've got their intentions, exhaustion, and their feelings are just drop the burden. It's just, I've had enough. I just want to drop the burden. It could be a choice in love that they've had, or you put them in a choice in love, I don't know. But it could be they just want to align to their true love, or a version of themselves they want to be. Anyway, what's their actions towards you, Scorpio? What actions will they take? The actions is they're waiting to put the work in, or they're waiting to make a decision on what they want to do in terms of their actions towards you. Okay, so what have we got in terms of the future position, please, for Scorpio? Future position. The future position is clarity or a clear vision coming forward. This could also be a cut-off that's going to happen. You know, it's time to put your sword up. Don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Straight off the bat, we've got the lovers. Like I said, it could be a Gemini, but it could also be about aligning to love or a soul connection that they feel in their energy currently. So let me have a look. Yeah, they have definitely got their boundaries up towards love. The King of Pentacles, it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but they're very independent. They want to remain single, self-reliant or self-sufficient. They could be very reliable anyway, because we've got the King of Wands, not the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, so they could be really focused on their career, or they could be really sort of, you know, this could be in a long-term relationship as well, because the King of Pentacles is some work that's been put into something that's been very successful, or they're putting work into themselves to make themselves successful. We have got love, but there's a boundary up, so that's what I mean. There's a boundary to love, and we've got that that single card, so they want to be single, self-reliant, self-sufficient and independent. So this person is just like maybe going through some stuff at the moment. They don't want to have a relationship. It could well be just as simple as that. They might not want to have a relationship. They might just want to concentrate on themselves. So let's have a look at the current feelings towards you. Scorpio, what's this person's feelings towards you? Now, the Ten of Wands kind of makes me think that they've been carrying too much on their shoulder in their feelings. Now they're just letting it go for whatever reason that is. So let's have a look. Yeah, they're working out ways of just learning lessons from this, letting it go. They feel a bit up in their heads about the situation. They're just making the changes to move forward and let go of the past. We've got a big emotion here, so they could have loved you, or they could still love you, or they're very emotional about you. But they are also trying to work out ways of dropping the burdens in their feelings, because maybe, just maybe, they're feeling a little bit like things are just in a never-ending nightmare, or they feel trapped with that Eight of Swords. So it could be they just want to let go of that intensity and work out ways to learn lessons. They might be investigating what, like they might be going over things like in terms of their feelings of what's happened and how to make the changes required. That kind of energy, as well as that Cancer energy of the Chariot, of moving forward and letting go. I think the moral of this situation is this person wants to just move forward now and not have this energy. No, we don't. Pip. This energy of stagnation, because the Eight of Swords is being trapped, you know what I mean? So the changes need to happen. Maybe they're working through them changes in Cancer season. So yeah, maybe they need to be more independent, self-reliant or self-sufficient, or single from someone else, a legacy that they had. Maybe there was a choice in love. Anyway, let's have a look at what this person's intention is with you, Scorpio. Person's intentions with Scorpio, please. There is emotion. They're very emotional, right? And I'm not sure it's a good emotion, because it's against confusion, and it's also against the Nine of Wands. So theoretically, it's a very exhausting emotion this person's feeling. I mean, we've got the Five of Swords as well underneath the deck. So to me, I feel, Scorpio, this person is really, there's been a battle, and they're very confused about what to even offer in their intentions. They're back and forth with it. It's very inconsistent. Or it could be that there's been passion between you two and now there's confusion. I don't know. But that's the Knight of Wands is extremely in and out, very passionate one minute and then loses interest the next minute. Maybe there's something there that makes sense to you, but there's a lot of wounds. There's been a lot of back and forth maybe. And there's a lot of confusion, Scorpio, in terms of this emotion and where this emotion's going. I will tell you, this person is emotional about you. They're obviously they have that Queen of Cups energy. So they are very emotional about the situation, but there is a battle that's kind of in play at the moment between the pair of you. Back and forth. And straight off the bat, with their actions towards you, they're kind of waiting. So let's have a look at what actions they're going to take towards Scorpio, please. Oh, we got two. Great. So they don't know what they want. They don't want to get into conflict. They're waiting to make the decisions. They're waiting on maybe making a decision on which way to go or which way you're going to go. I don't know. It just seems like this is a complete standstill. Like the Seven of Swords, there's lack of confrontation, or lack of energy being put into this. Someone's sneaking away without confrontation. Two of Swords, someone's not sure which way to go anyway, and so they're sneaking away without confrontation. And then a Seven of Pentacles is, like you say, someone like it's just waiting. It's not going to. There's a big boundary up in their energy. That's why. Yeah, they want justice. They want balance. They want equality. They might want a divorce if you're married as well, but they want to close out cycles now and have a passionate new beginning. I got a feeling, for these Scorpios here, I think this relationship's over. Like, I feel like this is coming to an end. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's what you need as well, to release your ex. And now you know, by listening to this, that there's an opportunity here for you to let go of yourself. Because I genuinely do feel like this world at the end of the actions is almost like someone just wants to bring justice back and more balance in their life, in their actions towards you. They don't want to get into confrontation. They don't want to get into back and forth energies. There is a world, there is a distance between you two as well, most probably. But let's have a look at the future position. There's clarity, or there could be a conversation that's going to be had between the pair of you. So let's have a look. I mean, and then I get reconciliation. What the frig? Love? Maybe you offer this person it. I don't know what the hell to think here. This could be new. Ending. Wow. So we're dropping the burdens, ending a scenario, having clarity over love, maybe having a conversation regarding celebration or reconciliation after an ending, or getting a clearer vision on what you want in terms of your future positions. You might want this might be you wanting to have that reconciliation or celebration. There might be a conversation regarding that in the future after an ending had happened. So there could be that conversation. Someone wants more clarity to move forward. Now, with the justice being here, maybe that's why the person's got justice, because they do want to bring something back around to be more balanced and equal give and take. So maybe if there is a conversation to be had, this could literally switch things up a bit.